what's interesting? A lot of people think you need some special skill to make money online. Maybe coding, maybe graphic design, maybe years of experience. But there are actually companies out there paying regular people just to test websites and apps and give honest feedback while using them. Not fake click one button and become rich type of content. I'm talking about real user testing platforms where businesses want to know things like, is our website confusing? Can people really find the checkout button easily? Does this app actually make sense to first time users? And that is where platforms like user testing come in. Now, before you get so excited, let me quickly say this because a lot of YouTube videos exaggerate this side also. This is not a guaranteed income stream, and it is definitely not one of those make 500 in 10 minutes opportunities people love putting in thumbnails. Some people get tests regularly, some barely get any at all. Your location, profile, device type, and even demand in your country can affect how many opportunities you receive. But if you have been looking for a beginner friendly online site also you can do from home using just your phone or laptop, this is honestly one of the more interesting options out there. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how user testing works, how people actually earn from it, what beginners usually get wrong, how much you can realistically expect to make, and whether it's truly worth your time in 2026. And trust me, there are a few things most creators don't tell you about this platform. So let's get into it. First of all, what exactly is user testing? User testing is basically a platform where companies pay for feedback from real users. Instead of guessing whether their website or app is easy to use, they bring in everyday people to test it and share honest opinion. So, your job as a tester is simple. You visit a website or app, complete small tasks, and speak your thoughts out loud while recording your screen. For example, they might say, try booking a hotel room, find the pricing page, search for a product, tell us what feels confusing. And while doing it, you explain what you are thinking naturally. Like, okay, this button is hard to find. I expected this page to load faster. This design actually looks clean. I'm confused about where to click next. That feedback is extremely valuable to companies because it helps them improve their products before customers complain. And that's why people get paid for it. Now, one thing I like about this type of side also is that you don't need to be an expert. You don't need a degree. You don't need followers. You don't need to sell anything. And you don't need to recruit people before earning. You're literally getting paid for being a normal user and giving honest reactions. But let's talk about who can actually join because this part matters. From what I found, user testing is available in many countries. However, and this is important, being able to sign up does not automatically mean you will get a lot of tests. That's one of the biggest misunderstanding people have. Some users receive multiple test invitations every week, others may only get one occasionally. Your country, your profile information, your devices, your demographics, the type of companies currently looking for testers. So, if somebody online makes it sound like you will instantly start earning daily from this platform, please take that with caution. This works more like a side hustle opportunity pool, not a guaranteed salary. Now, when you first sign up, the process is actually pretty straightforward. You create an account, fill in your details, and complete a practice test. And this practice test is important because user testing wants to see if you can communicate clearly while testing websites. You usually need a decent microphone, a quiet environment, a stable internet, and the ability to explain your thoughts naturally. So you don't need a radio presenter voice, you just need to sound clear and human. And please don't try to fake your profile. If you only use Android, don't claim you have an iPhone. If you only speak English, do not add 5 languages you are not comfortable with. Because eventually the platform will notice, and honestly, accuracy matters more than trying to gain the system. One thing beginners usually overlook is the profile session. This part is extremely important because your profile affects the type of test you qualify for. For example, companies sometimes specifically want iPhone users, Android users, students, parents, online shoppers, gamers, and business owners. So the more accurately you complete your profile, the better your chances of receiving relevant tests. Now, let's talk about how the actual test works, because this is where things get interesting. Inside the dashboard, you will usually see available tests. Before each test, there are screening questions, and this is another thing many people don't realize. You will not qualify for every single test. Sometimes you answer a few screening questions and get rejected immediately. That's completely normal. A company may specifically want people who recently booked flights online, or people who use a certain banking app, or people with a specific age range. So don't panic if you get screened out often. That's part of how user testing platform works. Once you qualify, the test begins. Most tasks involve recording your screen while speaking your thoughts out loud. Some tests are short, some are longer, some only require audio, and occasionally, certain tests may request webcam recording too. So, always read the instructions carefully before starting any tasks. If you are not comfortable showing your face, simply skip those specific tests. Now, let's talk about the parts everybody cares about. How much can you realistically earn? This honestly varies a lot. Some shorter tests may pay small amounts for a few minutes of work, while longer or more detailed studies can pay significantly more. From the research I did, many tests appear to range anywhere from a few dollars to much higher payouts depending on complexity and duration. But again, and this is important, the biggest factor is not just test pay, is how often you qualify. Because you could technically see a high paying test but never match the screening requirements. That's why I always tell people to look at platforms like this as extra income opportunities, not guaranteed full time income. So if you approach it with realistic expectations, you avoid disappointment. Now, another thing worth mentioning is payment. User testing mainly pays through PayPal, and payments are usually processed after the test is revealed. So make sure your PayPal account is properly set up before joining. And speaking of reviews, this part is actually very important. After you complete tests, clients rate your feedback quality. The better your ratings, the more opportunities you may receive over time. So don't rush through tasks. Actually, explain your thoughts clearly. Be detailed. Be honest, and don't stay silent during recordings. Remember, companies are paying for your reactions. Now, personally, what makes this side also interesting is that it feels different from a lot of repetitive online tasks. You're not just mindlessly clicking buttons for hours. You are interacting with real products, real apps, and real websites while helping companies improve their user experience. And honestly, some people even find it fun, especially if you enjoy exploring apps, websites, or technology in general. But I still wouldn't recommend relying on only one platform. This is something I always say whenever I talk about online side hustles. The people who usually do best online are the ones who combine multiple income sources together. Maybe you do user testing, freelance work, surveys, typing jobs, micro tasks, content creation. When you combine small opportunities together, they can start adding up over time. And that's a much more realistic approach than chasing those fake make 10,000 overnight videos all over the internet. Now, overall, from everything I found, user testing does seem to be one of the more legit and well known user testing platforms available right now. But whether it becomes worth it for you depends heavily on your country, your profile, how often you qualify, and your expectations going into it. So if you expect instant wealth, you will probably get frustrated. But if you are looking for a flexible, beginner-friendly online side also that can occasionally pay pretty well for a short task, then this is definitely something worth exploring. And honestly, I think that's the best way to approach platforms like this. Curious, realistic, and consistent. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever tried user testing before? Or is this your first time hearing about websites that pay people to test apps and websites? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button because it really helps the channel grow and reach more people looking for legit online income ideas. Also, subscribe if you enjoy beginner friendly, make money online content without the fake hype and unrealistic promises. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.